Hines checked in for Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LeVert's checked in for Dinwiddie. The shot's good from Irving.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Walker against Irving. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Marking on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Brooklyn has possession. Smooth. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. And that's now 10 points for Smooth.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, LaVine. Pass to Walker. Here's the prodigy. Porter trying to free himself up. Durant with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And Walker kicks to LaVine. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. The prodigy's got 9.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Walker against Irving. Porter with the steal. Here's Walker with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. The greats got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's LaVine. Tips it. Here's Markkanen. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Irving passes to LeVert. Irving's shot is good. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Brooklyn. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Here's Hutchison, defended by Jones. Here's Markkanen. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Walker. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
LeVert with it. No points in the game yet for him. And Irving launches it from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And Walker kicks the corner. Back to Walker. Pass to Hutchison. Just 4 to shoot. Good D by Jones.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nets out in front. They lead by 11. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And this team has shown their toughness and determination. And Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And here we go, getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now.
Oh! What a terrific find. LaVine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. LaVine hit to the hoop. Here's a look at the 2K leader with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at the great, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with LaVine. It's been fun to watch.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nets leading by 8. The great passes to Irving. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to the great. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 in the field here to open the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He shot the ball 11 times.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Levine. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Satoransky against Irving. Here's Hutchison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Bulls have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Misses. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Satoransky. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Irving passes to Jones. It's Levert on the wing. Guarded by Walker. And the call will go against the Great. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Chicago making some changes. Carter comes in for Markkanen. Young is subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant's checked in for Jones. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Levert. Here's Smooth. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smooth's got 15.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's the prodigy. It's rebounded by Durant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Satoransky looking around. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Satoransky's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
To the middle. Here's Satoransky. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bulls trail by 11. The Prodigy passes to Satoransky. Dishes to Walker. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. He doesn't hit that one.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's the pass to Satoransky. Stolen. And here's the fast break. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he knocks down the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Second free throw, no good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here is Durant. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, set up nicely there. Dinwiddie plays well without the ball. He's not just a point guard, fellas.
And it's Walker penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Walker nails both of them. Nets leading by 15. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. It's good from Durant.
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 17. Satoransky, the pass to the product. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Satoransky against Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Satoransky against Irving. Satoransky, bounce pass. Dinwiddie outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And so he's able to get one of two. Bulls trail by 18. There's Walker with the three. The rebound by the Nets. The Greats got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the Nets miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA season assist leaders. Well, you look at Satoransky, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Dinwiddie against Walker. Smooth passes to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 20.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Chicago calls timeout. He's seen Smooth really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Chicago with the ball. Young outside. Up top, Walker. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Smooth. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Young outside. Irving against Walker. Carter looking around. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the baseline jump.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Satoransky against Irving. Pass to Carter. He dishes it to Young. Back to Carter. 5 on the clock. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Passes it to the prodigy. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
For Chicago, Markkanen, he's checked in for Carter, and Porter subbed in for Thaddeus Young. And a change for the Nets. LeVert's checked in. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Smooth. This one for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
I know where the boxes are. And there's the second time to finish it off.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Smooth. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 24 points for Smooth.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Walker. That's tipped.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got his first 2 points.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Markkanen against Durant. Here's the great. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. .136 left to play here in the half. Floats it up for Walker. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant wide open, he fires. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
Down low. Here's the prodigy. It's blocked. Outside Durant. Markkanen trying to break loose. Tries again. KD can't get it to go.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Levine, and Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Outside, Walker. And the Bulls with another miss. Up in time. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists at the beginning. I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Brooklyn. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in foul. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, you live by the three and you die by the three. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing. What are you doing? No, they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Smooth, and there's the great, and it's Durant in at the small forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Lynette shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Stolen by Satoransky. Out to the right wing. A prodigy powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Satoransky against Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Satoransky against Irving. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 6 assists here tonight. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the paint. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to the prodigy. Six on the shot clock. Now the pass to Satoransky. And the layup's good off the glass. Satoransky's got 10 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dinwiddie against Satoransky. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Jumps up. And the dunk by Walker.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Irving against Walker. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at the great. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Out to the right wing. Walker's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Irving. The shot will not fall, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's the prodigy. No good on that one. Nice defense from KD. Here's the great. 17 points in the game. That one, no good. Here's the prodigy. And the layup ball. The prodigy's got 21.
And how's that for a move? A killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Lobbed up there for Durant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Irving. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Smooth. Money from the wing. Smooth's got 28 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Irving for three. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Walker. Steps back and shoots. Green for 2 points.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Irving. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 19 points for the great.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Walker. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Floats it up for Walker. Now, Dinwiddie, who's got 19. The kick out to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Will it go? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Nets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's blocked. Here's the prodigy. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young outside. Back to Satoransky. Back in, coming off the assist from Young. Satoransky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can just see Young there, keeping his head up and staying aware of that play to get the assist. That's keeping your eyes on the game in front of him.
They grab their own miss. Here's Smooth, and he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's blocked. They retain.